This is Marissa with Marissa Moments. So I have a word for you. So here's what Spirit put on my spirit to share with you, right? Some of us are out here stuck because we continue to try to explain ourselves to those that we left in previous stages and seasons of our existence, right? Now, a Spirit wanted me to share with you that, have you ever ran into someone you haven't seen in years? And then what do? You try to play the game of catch up, right? So you try to go over all these things that you've done, these key points and all this type of stuff. And then maybe you've done so much that they just look at you like you grew a second head, right? Like, oh my God, what? And then the reason why what I receive right now is the reason why they're looking at you like that is because when they ran into you, they only saw your stunted potential, right? They remember you how you were, not how you are. And then there you are, the more they kind of look at you and make you feel like, oh my goodness, the more you explain and explain and explain, right? But what Spirit is saying is that we have to let go of that notion, right? We have to allow space for that discomfort, right? Because here's the thing, people can't see you beyond where they see themselves, let alone see you beyond where you left them, regardless of the reason for that separation, whether it be just the reason, season, or lifetime, right? Whether it be because you just outgrew one another, you moved to different locations, whatever that reason being, what Spirit is saying is that separation was for a reason. Sure, you may want to play catch up and all those types of things, but what I'm hearing to share with you is that do not waste your time trying to explain who you have become to those who only see you as who you were. I hope you're picking this word up because this is for you. These are my moments, but this is your life, right? So bottom line is this is why those that maybe you grew up with, maybe those who you haven't seen in a while, and even more so, what I receive is that some of those, what I'm receiving is like family members, right? Family members that you grew up with, and maybe you do have a little bit more contact with that consistent contact, but the way that they see you is in your stunted growth. They've stunted your growth in their own mind. And so when you come up and present yourself in such a way and you set maybe new boundaries, and what I receive is that maybe you had a nickname that they used to call you that no longer resonates with who you are today. Yet they still want to call you Lil Man or Boo Boo or Sugar or whatever it is. And then you set that boundary to say, you know what? Can you call me by my name? And maybe they don't do it. And then they joke about it, right? That's what I'm receiving in my spirit to share with you, because this is about someone. This is for someone, right? Some people. Don't get so caught up in trying to explain yourself. Don't get so caught up in trying to continuously reinforce those boundaries, because here's the thing, right? Spirit is saying the power is yours. The choice is yours, whether you choose to stay and continuously explain and explain and explain, right? Your heart is in a good place, and you want to make sure that you don't have to ostracize yourself or anyone else for that reason, because of the fact that they have a refusal to see who you are versus who you were, right? So what Spirit is saying is that enforce those boundaries. Make a decision. Don't continue to complain about the fact that people can't see you for who you are when you're giving them permission to consistently treat you the same way over and over again, because you continue to present yourself in front of them, right? Whether you decide to stay or go, understand and know that these people, although everyone is capable of change in this moment, they may not be changing. And so for you to continuously explain yourself over and over again, you are also refusing to change. You are also refusing to accept your elevation and your ascension. You are allowing yourself to walk with the chickens instead of soaring with the eagles. God puts you in these situations and circumstances for a reason. It's also a reflection of you as a litmus test to show how much you have actually grown, how much you have actually healed. But if we spend our time spinning our wheels, talking to the same people about the same stuff over and over again, then we're going to eventually find ourselves stuck as well. So the choice is yours. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm just offering a new perspective, a new vantage point. The way you apply it to your life is how you would choose to apply it to your life. Now, remember, take these messages as they resonate and apply them as you feel intuitively called to do so. I cannot tell you how to live your life. No one can tell you how to live your life. But when messages resonate, that's a sign from Spirit, God, Gaia, ancestors, angels, and saints saying, this is for you. And that means that there is an opportunity for application. How you apply it is completely up to you, free will and all. But that's it. Thanks for watching.